Welcome to the Bruce Tanski Construction and Development Team. It's without question that the Tanski name has been a staple in Saratoga County and beyond. You may think that we're just apartments and rental units, but we are so much more than that. We've been in this business for over 30 years, and our history speaks for itself. But since we have you here, let's have the man himself tell you a little bit more about it.
I started with one fourplex. It took about 2.5 years to build by myself, and just graduated from there and bought more property and refinanced what I had to buy more property to build more apartments. Now we're building houses, townhouses, and apartments.
He makes it sound simple, huh? Well, let's hear a little bit more from the Tanski team and Bruce's liaison and executive coordinator, Katina.
It's definitely a learning experience. Every day is very different working with Bruce. He owns so many different types of companies. We oversee everything that's done in operations of what he owns. One thing about Bruce, he has a way of seeing a piece of land and envisioning what can be done. And all of our properties, the locations are just beautiful. I mean, he will see a property and he'll be like, 15 years ago I looked at this and now it's mine. He just has that vision that what can be done and how he wants it done.
We're a bigger company than you might think. We normally average around 170 employees. So while you might not get to work with every one of them, there are a few faces that you should get to know. Meet Chris, the COO of the company.
My role here with Bruce Tanski Construction is kind of overseeing and departmentalizing the company as a whole. So overseeing the Clifton Court Management Division, which is our management company that oversees all of our properties throughout the company in terms of our rental units, both commercial and residential. Also oversee the staffing and corporate layout of Fairways of Half Moon, Hank Hudson Brewery, Sunoco Gas Station, Snyder's Restaurant. So coming up with the structure and the layout of the company as a whole is really what I do most.
So, like a kid in a toy store, he's got his hands on everything. What about you, Ed?
My name is Ed Robertshaw, and I'm a financial analyst. On a daily basis, it's keeping track of the cost of each of the buildings that we're doing. Every other week we have payroll that we pay our subcontractors, and they send me in a bill, and then I go out and analyze what they've said they've done and bring it in here for approval and everything, and then we publish them a check.
All right, Ed, we get it. You work with numbers. We told Ed to silence his cell phone before we started the interview. But alas, technology always wins.
Forget about that one. What the heck is going on?
Come on, Ed. All right, and here's Darren Van Heusen, our Chief Financial Officer and co-head brewer at the Hank Hudson Brewery. But don't worry, Darren doesn't overindulge on the job, and our books are in tip-top shape.
I had a few pints with my mates.
Oh, he's got jokes too.
One of the most important aspects of the company overall is the hands-on approach. Locally owned, operated, and we're here. I'm here in the brew pub for people to speak to explain to them how we work. We only hire people in the brew pub, at least, that have other jobs that come here because they want to be here. But I think in all parts of the business, people know that Bruce is involved, that Bruce is there, that he is managing everything, and that's why the properties look so good. Things are fixed in a timely manner, and I think that is a company-wide culture or aspect that we really like.
My name is Bob White. I'm the site manager here at Bruce Tanski Construction. My goal for each and every day is to get everybody situated on our apartments to move forward on completion for rentals.
My name's Josh Herden. I'm the golf course superintendent and the golf shop manager here. So basically I'm the director of golf course operations. For me, it's basically directing my ground staff, helping with the pro shop staff. Every day is different. You never know what you're gonna run into on the golf course. You might come into an irrigation leak. You might have broken equipment at some point. I'm basically kind of running around doing everything and anything.
He has an amazing team. They've all worked here 20 plus years. Everybody that works for him is important. No matter what their position here in the company is, they matter. He's out there, he's working side by side with them. He's never asking whether you're a laborer or a skilled contractor or you're one of us here in the office. He never asks of anything that he wouldn't do side by side with you. And he does it side by side, even to this day. And he probably knows a story or a personal matter with everyone that works here.
I've made a good living working for him. He's a good boss. He's been really great to me, and in and out of the job, I think, for myself, things have been, really, really well. He treats his employees very well. You're not going to hear a complaint from me on that.
And what do we expect from our new and existing employees, Mr. Tanski?
That's a good question. I expect people to work. I expect them to be honest. I expect them not to steal. And I expect them to show up on time. If you're going to go on a cruise and you show up 5 minutes late and that ship is 20 feet away from the dock, you can't get on. It's the same thing with work. If you're supposed to be here at 7 o'clock, I expect you here at 7 o'clock.
The employees that stand out the most are the employees that take pride in their position in this company, no matter what the position is, how they enter this company. Like I said, Bruce is very big on acknowledging the fact that every employee that he's had over the years has helped him in his success and building of who he is and his accomplishments today.
Bruce's presence makes the biggest difference, the perception of people on the outside and to people who work in this organization. He's the hardest working person in the organization, and he presents a great model and a great mentor for everyone.
Yeah, so we try to have a good work-life balance here. We love people to enjoy where they work. We try to give people time off, in pressure situations or things happen that every once in a while they got to pull people.
I tell my guys, drop what you're doing. If we're not real busy, you need a hand doing whatever, we'll help them. If I call, say, whatever, I need a hand with something, maybe a heavy piece of equipment to do a project. Bruce says, yeah, no problem. I'll free my guys up, come over, take care of you. So
we're super family oriented.
My family loves it here. My kids work for me on the grounds, and my daughter works bussing in the brew pub. And this is my wife's happy place. She says she loves to come here. So we're all like one big family. We all know each other.
Everybody's nice and friendly and stuff. And I've been here for 21 years, so I really enjoy it.
Like to give people the opportunities to grow within the company so they can go home and give back more to their family.
There's always growth here. There's always the option to have good benefits, good hourly wages.
We have a lot of incoming younger workers who we're trying really hard to retain them and hope that they have 20-year careers here. And now that we have 20, 30-year employees, trying to, make sure that they had a good time here and a good career here and hopefully set them up for retirement.
That sounds great, Chris. As you can see, we've been here for a while. We know where we came from, and we honor that and keep moving forward, looking ahead and embracing change. Now, I'm sure you might have questions, like, is there any advancement in the company?
The amount of different companies and businesses that we own and operate provides opportunity for advancement, whether it's for the company or the piece of the greater puzzle that you currently work for, or one of our other sister properties or sister businesses we like to promote from within.
I started out in 2009 as a part-time leasing agent for Clifton Court Apartments. In 2010, I was a full-time leasing agent for Clifton Court Apartments / office manager. In 2011, I stepped into the role as executive coordinator, and there is a lot of growth within Bruce because Bruce continues to grow.
If you're coming into this company, definitely be flexible. You never know what kind of opportunity might pop up. You may start in my department or another department, and you could end up somewhere else doing something else that you find out you actually love to do. Like one of my main guys right now started out in a different department with Bruce, and now he's full-time year-round on the golf course with me.
I've got some people that have been with me a long time, like Bob White, 25 years, and works his butt off, and Katina, same thing, been with me 10 years, and she does the work of two people sometimes, and other people have been with me forever. You can't have people like that work for you unless you're doing something right.
That's 100% correct, Bruce. As part of the Tanski team, we want to help you to achieve your personal and professional goals. So don't be shy. Get to know the team, ask questions, enjoy some of the perks and benefits, and once again, welcome to the Bruce Tanski family.